Welcome to Mr. Bell Kitchen. Today I'll be doing something different with the Power XL. I'm not sponsored by Power XL. As Mr. Bell been cooking and everything, Mr. Bell like to take you step by step. Today I'll be showing you how to clean the grill part of the Power XL. It is very easy. If you don't feel like comfortable doing it, I advise you not to do it. But it's easy, and when you do it, make sure you're doing it by yourself. Don't have your kids around you to get distracted for what you're doing. You might lose a boat might fall on the floor, be hard to find and everything. Do it when you're by yourself if you want to try to clean the grill part. I know around the grill part it leaves a lot of stains and everything, might have little bacteria and everything, but Mr. Bell going to show you how to take care of all those problems so you can continue to use your Power XL if you like using your Power XL. If you like taking it on a vacation, it's nice to take on a vacation with you, easy to cook. So Mr. Bell will be cleaning this top, and I'm going to get everything together. Today, my ingredients today, I'll be using 1 teaspoon of baking soda and a half a lemon. And we're going to clean this up nice and good together. It's very easy, and this is a nice way to do it. And thank all my subscribers from asking me to show them how to do it and everything. Mr. Bell will show you. I took my Power XL loose, and this is what the fan really looked like when you cook in it a long time and everything. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to clean this like real good like and put everything back together. As you see, the top part right here, and it's just some screws. I unscrewed a couple screws and everything, but I'm going to put it back together. As you see, this part. And I'm gonna be very careful because you got all these electrical wires where the top part go on and everything. And you just sit this top part back on. I'm just doing a real fast video of it. This is the cover of it. As you see, it say Power XL, like that, and like that. And as you see, this is dirty right up in here. As I move around, you see the dirt come off here. So if you don't take the screws out right, I advise you not to do it, but this right here is cleaning it. And this is just taking that top part off as I showed you earlier. See all the dirt and stuff is around here. So if you want it clean, you clean it like this. I'm not sponsored by Power XL. I'm just showing you the way I do mine. But you have to be very careful. If you're not careful with it, don't take everything loose. Mr. Bell just showing you how to do it if you want to do it. Just like this. See how that top part is getting nice and clean and everything? Because this right here could be a lot of bacteria and everything. I just take it and do it just like that. Make sure you put all your parts back in right, too. Just like that. And then I'll take a wet rag, and I would have it damp, not fully wet so the water drip everywhere. Leave it damp, and then let it dry. Put everything back together and let it dry for at least a day after you put it together before you use it. And then preheat it. Let it warm by itself and everything. And see how nice and good that coming out? It's that clean that coming out right there. I'm going to go over it one more time. I'm just showing you a little view of it. So Mr. Bell like to take you step by step when you do something. And this is the easy way of doing it. And you're going to get all this right up in here. Get all this clean and everything. And it's coming out just like that. So as you see, I was on the table. I had to move away from the table because it was kind of small. So I'm just cleaning this with the lemon. I don't want to get any dish part dirty or nothing like that. So I'm just doing it with the lemon right here on my regular table. I was doing it on the table, and it was kind of hard to get to. So I'm just dipping it and rubbing it, just like this. And I mean, it's coming clean. As you see, the fan part is clean. You don't see all that dirt on it and everything. And this is an easy way. You don't have to do it as much, but this way you clean all the bacteria. You're getting the bacteria off it and everything. And the lemon and the baking soda work fine. You can use whatever you want to use, but Mr. Bell using baking soda and lemon because it's working pretty good. Just like that. And it killing all that. When you turn that fan on, you don't see all that dark spots and everything. The grease. I have video on it and everything. I used to take like a toothpick, kebab stick, and put paper around it and clean it and everything. But as you look in it, you still had the darks around the fan and everything. It wasn't doing a good job. So this way, it's doing a good job and everything. As you see, my fan is nice and clean around here. That circulate and makes the food, what you're cooking in it, make it nice and good and better. That way you don't be getting no kind of germs on your food. So what I'm doing, I'm just cleaning this real good, and I just took that part off. And I'm just moving from the table over here to give you a better view, and I can clean it better instead of in a tight spot. So what I'm doing is still doing it like this and getting all this off. We'll be putting it back together. I hope you still have all your boats in the bag. Put it in a little plastic bag so you don't lose them. And like this, and I'm gonna take some of this stuff out. You see this lemon and everything? See, there's a lot of dirt on this right here. That's from all the grease and the bacteria on this part right here. I hope this video helped you and everything. Mr. Bell's gonna wrap this up and finish cleaning, get the parts together and everything. Wipe it out real good. You don't want to hook it up while it's wet. And also, I just want to show you the back. You want to keep that back clean because this is where all your wires at. You don't want to mess it up and everything. As you see, my back is clean. So I don't want to mess up this wire part, because if you mess this up, your Power XL is not going to work. So that's why I say if you don't feel comfortable doing it, don't do it. Now see, I rub this with lemon. If you don't feel comfortable with it, do not do it. Do not unscrew it. Do not take it apart. Do not touch it. I rub all this with lemon, and I'm cleaning with paper. You can do it with cloth, or you can do it with paper towels and just rub it and it comes off. You see a difference in it? Right in there in the fan, I could turn the fan around. You don't see no dark spots or nothing. I'm just cleaning it with lemon. I'm gonna wipe it with a wet rag or either a paper towel, and like this, and that way you stop most of all the bacteria from on your food and everything. Because when you raise it up, you want to see a clean grill. And this right here is coming out real good. As you see, I could turn that fan around. You don't see no dark spots or nothing. This is what I'm doing. And like I say, if you don't feel comfortable, don't do it. Leave all your screws in one spot. Don't plug it up soon when you get through, because it might be a little water or a little lemon juice into this part. So you'll want to wait a day before you use your grill and everything. You can use the bottom part of it, and when you take this off, like I say, Mr. Bell, take you step by step. You can take this off and use the bottom part if you want to, if you have to cook something in the bottom part. But the top part, just leave it off for one day to secure yourself. And this is right here, I'm not finished with it, but I'm just taking you step by step. This is looking good, coming out good with the lemon, fresh lemon. Thank you. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna set this to the side, let it dry off for a few minutes, let it dry just a little, and I'm gonna make a couple errands. When I come back, it should be dry and everything. Then I'll put it back together to be on the safe side. I know it dried out because it's still off. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put all my screws and my bolts in a little bag. I have 5 of the big screws, which I'll be showing you how to put it back on. And I have 5 of the bolts. I'm putting it in the bag. And I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 of the small screws. Okay, the big bolts will be going right in here to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The big ones will be going in here. I'll put this on. I'll show you how to do it. And on the second part, the covers will be in and everything. As you see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 of the small bolts. So when I put it on to go in, I will be showing you when I put it back together, how to put it back together. And this part will go right in here, but it go in the other part first because it'll be out just like this. Like that. It'll go inside the other plate I took off. As you see, it'll be like that. So I'm gonna finish it up and I'll be right back. Okay, you see it's nice and clean all up in here in the fan and everything. Nice and clean and everything. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna set this grill plate back on and I'm gonna show you how easy it is. You find the holes and you sit it on just like that. See, it sits right in and everything. So what I'm gonna do next is, as you know, I put my bolts in the bag. I have 5 of them. And I'm looking this bag, I still have my 5 bolts, nobody touch them. So I'm gonna take these 5 bolts out and move this bag for a second. And I'm just gonna take them out that I have. What you do, you follow the hole. Okay, you're gonna take this hand right here and you're gonna put it underneath where the hole at. You're gonna stick your screw in right there and you're gonna take your bolt and you're gonna put it right where your index finger at. So I'm gonna put the nut right here where the index finger is at and everything. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take my screwdriver and I'm just gonna screw it while I'm holding the nut. And it tighten it up and everything because it's in that square. Just tighten it up nice and good. Okay, that is good. So what I want to do now, I'm a catacomb. I'm going to put this one in right here. See how easy that is? And I'm going to take my index finger. I'm going to get a nut. And I'm going to put it right there where it's at. Right here. Screw it on a little and get it started. See how easy that is? What I'm going to do, I'm going to hold it up in there and I'm just going to start screwing it. Push this out a little and I'm going to screw it and I'm going to hold it just like that. And it's going to tighten up. As you see, tighten up on itself. You always want to put this part in first. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put the rest of them in, and I'm going to just tighten it up. And look at that. And this plate is done. And you see how nice and clean that is? I'm just gonna come up a little closer so you can see because I have my camera far back. See how nice and clean that is up in here? It's nice and clean. Now I'm gonna bring it back. Nice and clean. So now, as you see, you got all your electrical wires right here. Mr. Bell didn't get none of that wet because if you get it wet, you might have a little problem. I ain't getting none of that wet. So what you do now with step 2, you get your top, and it's very easy. You you get your top and you just sit it on just like this. Just like this. And you sit that on. Sit it on just like that. So I'm gonna sit this like this. And I'm gonna sit this top on like that. And that go in. Just like that. So what I'm gonna do now is push that in like that. And I'm gonna sit it in. See how easy that sat in? It's in. And you have your whole top to your Power XL. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get my plastic bag again because I had all my boats recording. I had 11. So, and Mr. Bell left this out for a reason because this right here falls out and everything. And people say, oh, I forgot to put this in. So what you do, you just lift it up on the side because it go right here. And you just lift that top right back up. Left it out on purpose so I could show you how you just lift that up, lift that top out, put this in, just like that. And then you hold it, and put that in. See how easy that is? It's in. It's in. So now I'm going to get this plastic bag that I put my screws in. How many screws we had? We had 11. Let's see if we still have 11 in this bag. We should have 11 screws in this bag. We're going to start putting them in. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5. I have 5 screws in here. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Same amount of screws, they go right in. That way you can't make a mistake. So what I'm going to start doing, I'm just going to start screwing these screws in. Nice and easy. That's the way Mr. Bell likes for everything to go nice and easy. Just like that. I'm going to screw these back screws in right here. Make sure you have a Phillips screwdriver. That's all you need is a Phillips screwdriver. If you take your time, should nothing go wrong. Just like this. I'm going to screw it in. Just like that, screw them in. Everything's going in pretty well. Just going in, just how nice and easy that going in. Put these screws in. Take my time right here. It's just that easy. Put it in just like that. The next one, I'll go right here. And start putting them in just like that. Just like that. Like I said, I will be making a video tomorrow. Just like that. when I make that video, I will be using this top part to show you how everything came out. Put it in just like that. Like that. And all my screws are in. Screw that in just like that. Tight. And this one right here. Put that in there just like that. And I just want to show you all the screws is in. As you see, nice and good. I'm going to put it in just like this and like that. And you're done. Put this to the side. Thank you for watching. If you want it clean, this is how you clean it. And thank all my subscribers. And thanks for watching Mr. Bell. Mr. Bell did it again. Thank you. And that's clean the top part of the grill on the Power XL, Mr. Bell. As Mr. Bell say, I'm not a sponsor. If you don't feel comfortable doing it, don't do it. Thank you for watching. And if you haven't subscribed, you've been wondering how you subscribe to Mr. Bell channel, that's all you have to do. Ding! Hit that bell and you are subscribed to Mr. Bell Kitchen. Thank you.